Cubs looking for their third straight win to start this series. One strike on Matt Duffy. And 1-1.
Well, this is an important inning for Hendricks, now working with a 2-run lead. 6th inning, middle of the order. Travis Wood is warming in the Cubs bullpen.
So there is over, and that ball hit the ledge.
It's been a pitcher-friendly ballpark here this year with the wind blowing in as much as it has, but still hitter-friendly in that there's very limited foul territory.
Travis Wood up in the bullpen. Oh, nice grab.
Take a look at the ESPN 1000 games summary. Brandon Belt has gone deep for the second time in this series. Giant starters continue to struggle. Just 4 innings in each of the first 3 games. And Chris Bryant snaps a homerless drought.
Coughlin to Rizzo, and they get Duffy. The ever-dangerous Buster Posey came in hitting .421 his last 34 games. Right on cue, and laces one in the left.
Just not a whole lot of let up in this lineup. You know, most lineups you face, you look, well, really, maybe they got a table setter at the top, maybe they don't. The dangerous guys in the middle, but most National League clubs, you see a pretty significant softening as you get towards the bottom of the order. Not so much with this group.
Ball 1 to Pence. Been on twice and has scored both times.
See, I would have called that a strike, because it was almost a swing and it was awfully close. The combination's good enough for me.
Right. Maybe he didn't quite swing. Maybe it wasn't quite a strike, but you add it up and it's enough.
It's enough.
That sounds like a pitcher talking. Two and one. Wood is ready if needed, and you've got Belt and Crawford due after Pence. So we'll see how Joe wants to play it. Pitch count in good shape for Hendricks, 82 and counting. Here it is. It's a strike, 2-2.
Now we saw with Joe with an early move to the bullpen 2 nights ago. Jason Hamill, after a couple of walks, was removed in the 4th inning. He allowed just 2 runs. I think Joe's really good at identifying those times in the game where it might pivot, and I think he's, this is what he's considering here.
Line into left. How about Pence? He just almost threw the bat at that ball. And trouble here with 2 on for Belt, who's already homered today, and it looks like that will be it for Kyle Hendricks.
I think anything but a double play ball, and Kyle's coming out of the game. I think even if he gets Pence with the left-handed hitters coming up, Joe's likely to make the move. And this, again, it's a good pitch. Hendricks, the numbers ultimately are not going to be really good here today for him, but he did what he normally does, change his speeds, kept the ball on the edges, down around the knees, made just a couple of mistakes that he paid for. Still has a chance to be a winning pitcher, but he's going to need a little help from the pen.
Nice hand for Hendricks. He'll lead with a 5-3 advantage.
Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. You won't see them face off in the regular season. You'll only see them on the Quad Cities CW, your official Packers station. Thursday, the Packers take on the Super Bowl winning Patriots. Football is back. Packers, Patriots. Thursday, coverage begins at 6 on the Quad Cities CW, your official Packers station.
2.5 Men presents Manly Rules of the House. Number 30, think before you drink.
Can I have some of that?
Beer? No.
Why not?
Well, it's like this. Alcohol is for people who can afford to lose a few brain cells.
Yeah, so?
I rest my case.
It's 2.5 Men.
A full hour, weeknights at 9 on the Quad Cities CW.
Meet the eligible bachelors of Seinfeld. George.
My name's Buck Naked. I'm a porno actor.
Jerry.
I'm single, I'm thin, and I'm neat.
And Kramer.
I can't get my pants off.
They'll stop at nothing
My name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents.
to make an impression.
Sure you don't want me to take my clothes off? 'Cause I'll do it.
A little respect, for I am Costanza, Lord of the Idiots.
Seinfeld.
Weeknights on the Quad Cities CW.
Travis Wood, first reliever out of the bullpen today.
Yeah, a very important situation in this ball game. Travis Wood on for the 33rd time. 5 up, 4 down, 4.58. The ERA's been climbing here of late. He's allowed runs in 4 of his last 7 appearances, including last time out. The finale over in Pittsburgh, he allowed 2 runs in a third of an inning. Gave up back-to-back-to-back singles.
It's a strike.
Good start. Tight little cutter right over the outside corner.
2 homers already in the series for Belt.
Belt against lefties. .211 batting average. 2 home runs.
Outside for a ball. 1-2. Cozy at second, Pence at first.
Ooh, good try.
Just wide.
92. Slid off that outside corner. Not as close as I thought.
They got him. 93 on the fastball. Swinging strike 3. Hey, the 90s are coming back for at least one afternoon as the Cubs host 90s Day, August 21st against the Braves. Budweiser bleacher fans 21 and older receive a reissue neon Cubs hat in one of 2 popular colors. The game will feature sounds of the decade with popular 90s music played between innings and much more. For tickets, visit Cubs.com.
Isn't that an oxymoron? Popular 90s music.
You can send your tweets to @Jim DeShays. 1-0.
Spoken like a true old guy.
There was some good stuff. There was some bad stuff. Javier Lopez, veteran left-hander, up in the Giants' pen. Crawford bounces fair. It takes Rizzo into foul ground. Wood covering. Inning over. Nicely done by Travis Wood as he helps out Kyle Hendricks. Bottom of the 6th, 5-3 Cubs.
Catch me if you can.
I can. She can teleport. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
The Flash, Tuesday on the Quad Cities CW.
I used to have ambition.
That whole whatever vibe. I mean, what's with that?
I used to be passionate, inspired, alive.
I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
Much.
iZombie, Tuesday at 8 on the Quad Cities CW.
Who doesn't like barbecue ribs? Here's your chance to eat ribs and help kids at the 5th Annual Iowa Quad City Rotary Club's Ribs for Kids event. Presented by Nyland's Furniture, Friday, August 21st at Kelly's Irish Pub in Davenport. Enjoy a plate of Kelly's mouth-watering ribs and live music from Wicked Liz and the Belly Swirls. All money raised will go to support needy and at-risk children in the Quad City area. Go to ourquadcities.com to find out more, and we'll see you there.
If you want to shed the fat and sculpt your core to get those sexy toned abs of your dreams, then stop doing sit-ups. Say woo! And start dancing with Hip Hop Abs, the fun new ab sculpting system from Insanity creator Sean T.
I don't want you to ever get down on the floor to do crunches again. I'm going to break it down so you burn the fat and sculpt those abs fast.
Just do Sean's easy-to-follow moves to work your upper abs, middle abs, lower abs, and obliques, all while you're dancing.
I went from a size 18 to a size 2. I have abs now. I've got a six-pack.
And now the complete $80 Hip Hop Abs system is 75% off. That's right, Hip Hop Abs is only $19.95. We'll even upgrade you to express shipping free. Get the complete Hip Hop Abs system for only $19.95.
Call 1-800-628-9407 or order online at gethiphopabs.com. That's 1-800-628-9407. Call now.
Chicago Cubs baseball on ABC7 is brought to you by U.S. Waterproofing. Rely on the experts at U.S. Waterproofing. They've been helping Chicagoland homeowners since 1957. Visit cpage.com or call or seepage. 888-CPAGE. I like seepage better. For a free consultation, U.S. Waterproofing. A better basement starts with us. That's beautiful. I should probably proofread before I do that.
This is PFP, perfectly executed. Pitcher's fielding practice, ground ball to right side. Aggressive route to the bag. More importantly, two very important outs recorded by Woody.
1-0 on Dexter Fowler.
David Putty in the house. El Diablo.
Popped up left field. Crawford, the shortstop, makes the catch. By the way, Grunge fans, not real happy with you right now.
My heartfelt apologies to the Grunge community.
Yes.
That's just one of those throwaway lines you can pick on any decade of music.
Well, I defend the 80s. People kind of rag on the 80s. There's a lot of good music. Not all of it was popular.
You know, there's some of us, I feel like music ended when after Billy Don't Be a Hero. I mean, once you got that one out of the way, music was never going to be the same.
Down back by Schwarber. Looks like Posey wants a changeup here. He was in a pretty good spot, but Schwarber said, nah, don't think so. 1-1. Kane went 4+. Gave up 6 hits, 5 runs. He walked 5. A lot of base runners. Hit a couple of batters. Hendricks went 5 1/3. He gave up 5 hits and 3 runs. Walked 2, struck out 5, and allowed a home run. Talking it over with Mike Borzello. Schwarber held.
Borzello's got to love Kyle Hendricks. Mike does a lot of grinding, preparing reports on hitters' strengths and weaknesses, and Hendricks, a guy who can really implement it.
Big swing that time and just got a piece of it. It's full 3-2. Imagine Contos has a lot of friends and family at the ballpark this weekend. Back in his hometown. Ground ball through the shift.
Solid single for Schwarber. 1 out of 3 now today.
Happy birthday wishes go out to big Cub fan Melvin Santiago. I'm disappointed in you, partner.
How's that?
Well, the master of the Seinfeld references failed to wish Wayne Knight a happy 60th yesterday.
Wayne Newman's birthday?
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, man. I bet you Dan Herron knew that.
Big Seinfeld fan.
It's the Millennium. Coughlin's been an important part of this team all year long, but even more so now with the versatility and Joe Madden deciding to go with Addison Russell at shortstop. Tommy La Stella continues. yesterday, very athletic, reaching back across his body to get the ball and able to spin and apply the tag.
Joe will challenge, and I'm guessing this is a 50-50 challenge. In that, we're in the 6th inning. I think it's probably going to stand, but it's worth it. Why not?
Yeah. Fans reacting to the video here in the ballpark, thinking that Schwarber was safe.
Well, part of the problem is, you know, the tag appears to be applied after the foot hits the bag, but is the leather touching the pant leg before it gets there?
Well, and the other piece of the play is, too, there's a brief period where he kind of pops up a little bit over the base, and Crawford keeps the tag on. So even if they ruled that initially he beat the throw, they may, say that he was able to hold the tag while Kyle pops up.
So right there, you can't tell his.
Now, there's a brief mini-second there, right, where before the back leg gains contact to the base.
So tough. And the reason this is a 50-50 kind of no-brainer for Joe is once you get past the 6th inning, understand that even without a challenge, you can request it and leave it up to the crew chief. Now, they don't have to review, but in most cases, especially in big spots, they are going to go to review. So I think, most managers, when it comes to replay, they treat the 6th inning like it's the 9th when it comes to.
Yeah.
If you have a challenge, use it.
Use it, and you'd rather use it than have it in your back pocket when the game ends.
Yeah, really grinding in New York. It's been a few minutes.
Yeah, I also would be in favor if you couldn't find a definitive look within a certain time frame, then the call stands, which after the long delay and multiple looks, it does indeed stand.
Again, I think that's a good challenge. You never know that they might overturn it. They didn't, so Joe is out of challenges. But again, once we get into the 7th, the rules change. Two on Coughlin. Bases cleared. And he hits a ground ball right to the second baseman. That's Adrianza, and the inning is over. Rick Sutcliffe will join us in the 7th. 5-3 Cubs.
It's a great time at Pints to sit out on our beer garden and watch your favorite sports teams while enjoying one of our 20 beers on tap. Or grab your friends and grab a seat at the full-service bar and catch all the sports action on any one of our 11 TVs at Pints. Stop by Pints on Utica Ridge Road.
Some of us see camping as one of life's greatest pleasures. From fishing to sleeping under the stars to hiking or even cooking outside. Using quality equipment makes sure every moment will be memorable and fun. At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we understand. That's why we offer a huge selection of camping gear from top brands like Sun Dolphin, Camp Chef, Igloo, Buck Knives, Coleman, Frog Togs, Leatherman, and more. So make the great outdoors even more enjoyable with genuine value you can depend on from Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
You love and you'll love the reaction. Give it your all for a piece of the action. Getting involved in the moment is magic.
one of the best trucks I've ever driven.
What doesn't this truck do? The Ford felt more powerful. It really impressed me a lot.
It's got the best of both worlds.
Surprising.
You're welcome to have my Chevy Silverado for this F-150.
This is leadership, and this changes everything. Get the best deal of the year on Ford F-150 with up to $6,300 in total savings plus $750 bonus cash when you finance with Ford Credit during the Ford Summer Sales Event.
Thursday, the Packers take on the Super Bowl winning Patriots. Football is back. Packers, Patriots. Thursday, coverage begins at 6 on the Quad Cities CW.
Let's take a look at the Dunkin' Donuts fan cam. America runs on Duncan. Jonathan Herrera is in for Chris Coughlin to play second base. And Rick Sutcliffe is with us. He's going to sing the stretch today. Sut, how are you?
In good voice?
Yeah, I'm okay. I love sitting with two of my favorite people here, but that singing thing, I'm telling you, Jimmy, I never got that nervous taking the mound here at Wrigley.
I'm with you. I'm with you, man.
You just don't know what's going to come out.
Well, you've done it a lot. You'll be, and you know, everybody here is going to help you.
You know, I'll never forget the first year when John McDonough called. And he said, we have these thoughts where, you know, we're going to honor Harry. We're going to bring back former players and celebrities. And, you know, we'd like for you to do it. And, you know, I said, John, I got to get back to you on this one. And I had no intention of ever calling him back to do it until we heard Mike Ditka.
So the bar had been set, and you go, I can get over that bar. I can get over that.
That's exactly right.
That was a game changer, yep. 1 and 2 on the switch hitting.
The coach doesn't realize how he freed people up.
Brianza fouls, still 1 and 2.
I remember.
Atmosphere. What a weekend. It's been fun.
You know, Lenny, I got just thinking about you guys in the last couple of years, and, you know, you showing that fan cam and the shots and everything, and how your camera guys the last few years had to be creative to find a section in the ballpark where there were people sitting. And I mean, now, once again, like we've had before, this is the place to be.
Foul. Well, the other thing we talked about earlier, the Cubs have knocked the Giants starting pitcher out of the game after 4 innings each day. And in a 4-game series, that does put a toll on the Giants bullpen. You know, Bruce Bochy wanted Matt Cain to go a lot deeper than he was able to in this ball game.
I had dinner with Bruce Bochy last night. As you guys know, I've been with friends with him for a long time. We live in San Diego together. Our families are close. And, you know, I was asking him if he had a, you know, bonus in his contract for how many times he went to the mound. And, you know, do you get paid extra for the double switches that you're out there doing? And he wasn't real happy about that. But
they've got a good club. You know, the starting pitching might be the key if they can kind of patch it together after Bumgarner.
They need to get Mike Leake back. I mean, that's a big blow to make that deal for him, and he's made 1 start.
Hit well out into left center. Schwarber, however, will get there.
I got to tell you, I think, and I'm going to ask you, Jimmy, this. I think offensively, the team that they have now is better than any team that they've had that won the World Series over the last 5 years.
We've been talking about the depth of the lineup. You know, if you got Belt and Crawford hitting 6 and 7 in your batting order, with a right-handed starter on the mound, I mean, that's pretty deep lineup.
Justin Maxwell will pinch hit. And as JD mentioned, Kyle Hendricks, you look at his day today, 5 and a third, he gave up 3 runs, but thought he was pretty good.
I totally agree with you. I thought a couple of calls didn't go his way that probably should have. That might have been the only reason he's not still out there.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, the 3-2 pitch to Pence. He walked just before the Belt home run. Good looking pitch.
That's right.
Yeah. But you know, he didn't make many mistakes over the plate. This is the kind of club that'll exploit that. They'll take advantage of it when you do.
It was funny. I was sitting there with Theo when he made that pitch, And Theo he's got all these apps right on his phone, and immediately he hit this app, and the strike zone comes up, and it shows where the ball.
Oh yeah.
And of course, you know, he loses his mind for a moment there at the strike. Probably won't be allowed back in his box after giving away some of this info, but it's what we do, Lenny.
Yeah. Well, our fans get to look at it. We have pitch tracks, and I know on ESPN you guys were able to show where every pitch landed according to what the strike zone theoretically is.
I think that's something too that the fans enjoy, and you know, we're always evaluated by our performance, and I think it's kind of a way to explain what kind of a day the home plate umpires had.
Yeah, and the pitches we're talking about, you know, they weren't egregious calls. The ball wasn't right down the middle. It was right on the edge. You know, so to be fair to the umpire, the pitch we're talking about was a borderline pitch. And so I think, you know, everybody does what we do, makes a point frequently over the course of the summer. And these guys are really good at what they do, but they have bad days, and sometimes it can really, you know, hurt one club more so than the other.
I think the replay now that's instituted, we see so many plays where we'll watch 5, 6, 7 replays and we still don't know the answer. Or we look at it and go, man, he looked safe, but he got it right. He was out.
It was interesting. I was on, of course, with Pat and Ronnie on the play when Schwarber slid in. And I honestly, after all the reviews that we've seen, I felt like if he'd have been called safe, I don't think they would have overturned that either.
I agree with you.
But so much credit to Crawford for not only getting to the ball, but how he continued to keep the tag on. Because keeping the tag on is when Schwarber's foot hit the bag. You saw it, and it came up. And for that split second, the glove was on him with the ball in it, and he wasn't touching the bag. I'm a big fan of the review. I think
get it right.
Everything else, exactly. We have the technology to do it. I think everything else is you know, it's like everything else where it's got to be tweaked a little bit. There's still some things that need to happen.
There's a pitch to Pence earlier that Hendricks thought was a strike. It was right on that line on pitch tracks. There's a strike on Pagan. So what would Rick Sutcliffe, the pitcher, have done once they banned the fake to third, throw to first move? How many of those did you average per start?
Oh my God, probably one a game. I tend to have a lot of traffic out there, Lenny. I know the happiest guy on earth would have been Harry Carey. He did not care for that thing at all. But you know, for me, I'd like to have that high leg kick. And Jimmy, it was a lot of times to me it worked when it didn't.
Exactly.
It just kept the runner at first from taking off on me, and I could make a little better delivery than what I would have had to if I had to rush it.
2 strikes to Pagan.
That was kind of mean of him to bring that up.
But that's the thing, right?
No, you used it to your advantage because it was allowed. I have no problem.
But that wasn't the tone of voice that he used when
the master of the fake to third over the first move. But you're right. The people say, "Oh, it never works." Well, it did work because guys would have to hesitate just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you're living proof that it did work, because if it didn't, you wouldn't have done it.
Yeah. Here's the one thing I was talking with Joe Madden before the game about, that you watch the Giants and you can see why they're the World Series champions. You can see why they've won in the past. I mean, they're never out of it. As bad as this game has gone for them and the problems with the bullpen, I mean, they continue to battle. You look at the game yesterday and the game on Thursday. I know that our young guys are learning from watching this.
Pagan stays alive. Still 2-2. Justin Grimm cranking it up in the Cubs bullpen.
And how much fun would a playoff series be between these two clubs with the vibe in this ballpark and out at AT&T Park?
It's back here, isn't it?
Big time.
I mean, it is back. And it's not just during the game or when the game starts. It's when those gates open. You feel it. You can hear it. You know, it's just the excitement that people are coming to the ballpark with now that you guys know better than anybody that just hasn't been here for a while.
Maxwell, the runner at first, 2-2 on Pagan. Run it full. Aoki next.
Aoki's still leading all of baseball and batting average on the road.
He's been unbelievable. He came in with an on-base percentage on the road of .444. Big time difference in his splits. Aoki. Runner not going. 3-2 is popped up. Herrera will take it right near the bag. 2 outs. Addison Russell's 21 years old. The athleticism's off the charts, and we've seen a lot of improvement at the plate. I get asked all the time, I know JD does, who's going to be the best of the bunch? I mean, when nobody really knows who's going to be the best hitter, the best whatever, but Addison Russell's going to be a very, and already is, a very good baseball player. He may be a great one before it's all said and done.
I don't know that he'll put up the power numbers that Schwarber and Chris Bryant, maybe even Rizzo put up, but you're exactly right. He's a plus defender, particularly when you let him play his natural position where he's at now. Oh boy,
this one popped up.
Here we go. Wish me luck.
Go get him. Good luck. Herrera with the catch. Mercedes-Benz 7th inning stretch with Rick Sutcliffe.
Today's guest conductor for Take Me Out to the Ball Game, former Cup great Rick Sutcliffe.
Sweet home Chicago. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some. Ever get back? Oh, it's root for the Cubbies. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's at the old ball game.
I love coming to River Bandits games. I love eating popcorn and watching baseball. And all those crazy, funny acts. But mostly, I like to play in the bounce house and ride cool rides like the Ferris wheel and the dropping twist. And if I do my chores, my dad even lets me stay up late and watch the fireworks.
Dylan, you missed the spot there.
Well, at least I don't have to clean the bathroom.
The River Bandits at Modern Woodman Park.
Where the fun never stops.
Are you looking for a great new job? Start your search at the area's best online resource. Thousands of Quad Cities job seekers rely on jobs.qconline.com for real local employment opportunities. You can browse jobs from virtually every type of employer. The area's best employers know where to find top talent. New jobs are posted daily. Sign up to receive job matches and alerts. Visit jobs.qconline.com today. A service of the Dispatch and Rock Island Argus.
3 LA ladies could not get a date till they crashed in a place that would alter their fate.
Cleveland!
Caught in Cleveland.
Weekdays at 4 on the Quad Cities CW.
Toyota dealer today or buy at Toyota.com to learn more. Toyota, let's go places. Hey, I didn't Ron Burgundy that one. Here's Anthony Rizzo. Cubs leading by 2. And it's Hunter Strickland to pitch.
Hard-throwing right-hander. He has pitched 31 times, and he's got a 1.78 ERA. Big, sturdy guy.
High fly to right. Over toward the foul line. It's Pence. Well, you know, hunters wear orange. And that's the case for Pence and Strickland today.
That looks like he could be out in the woods. Sitting in a tree stand somewhere out in a duck blind.
Pedro Strop getting ready for the 8th.
Chris Bryant's skill set has been on display today. The Mercedes drive of the game. His 2-run home run in the 3rd. Speed beat out a double play in the 1st. A run scored. Got an RBI because of it. The power with the home run, and then the patience working the leadoff walk in the 5th, and came around to score on that occasion as well.
'98. And that fastball from Strickland. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Two outs here in the 7th. And as Michael on Twitter reminds us, and he's right, shotgun season, you wear an orange. Camouflage when you're bow hunting. I went hunting with my dad one time.
How'd it go?
It went well. He actually did shoot a deer, and that was it for me. I was like 11. I'm like, that's not my bag. Missed high. You don't strike me as.
I grew up in an area where there's a lot of hunting, but I wasn't a hunter. I am a gatherer.
I'm more of a gatherer than a hunter. That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
You need groceries. I'm your guy.
Fouled away.
One of the challenges for John Maley with all these young hitters is when to put new ideas in their heads, when to push, when to back off. And I think with Soler, with his strength, he's a guy that they project is going to hit the ball out of the ballpark a fair bit. He hasn't done it this year, and I'm sure John's got some ideas about tweaking his swing a little bit to try to generate a little more lift. But you have to be careful. You don't want to make a young guy think too much.
Impressive inning from Hunter Strickland as the Cubs go in order, but they lead this one by 2.
You have the power to show her what she can become. It's easy for you, life-changing for them. Give her the power to dream. Become a Junior Achievement Volunteer.
It's gotta be Family Feud.
Weeknights at 6 on the Quad Cities CW.
Mondays.
Sit back and get ready to be amazed.
To fool Penn and Teller.
Did he fool you? No!
It takes a real warped mind.
A magician takes a piece of silverware and bends it with his mind.
You blew us away. Penn and Teller fooled us.
Monday at 7 on the Quad Cities CW. Football is back. Packers, Patriots. Thursday, coverage begins at 6 on the Quad Cities CW.
Beyond this blue hair lies another realm.
My hair isn't really blue. Ay, caramba!
A realm full of... and...
No!
where children never age.
Ugh, the foul stench of youth.
And donuts hold the key to the universe.
Donuts.
Join us as we explore The Simpsons.
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset.
Weekdays at 5 on the Quad Cities CW.
Family Guy's been hacked.
What is this? What's going on?
And the family's freaking out.
What are we watching?
Every intimate detail.
Chris, our bath is ready.
I don't know what to do now.
Every embarrassing moment.
You know, Meg, I'd love to see you without your hat on. Okay.
Every compromising situation.
You look like garbage. What happened?
Tap into Family Guy. Viewer discretion advised.
Weekdays at 5:30 on the Quad Cities CW. Thursday, the Packers take on the Super Bowl winning Patriots. Football is back. Packers, Patriots. Thursday, coverage begins at 6 on the Quad Cities CW.
Cubs Tuesday, September 1st for their annual Healthcare Professionals Night. Purchase your tickets through the Cubs special events page, and each participant will get a special Cubs scrub top. Visit Cubs.com/special events. Kristen Orphy now in for Soler in right. And Pedro Strop will do the pitching. Soler made the last out, so an easy double switch. Ball one on Matt Duffy. This will not be easy. Cubs are up 2, but we've referenced that this tough lineup. Posey on deck, then Pence, and then the lefties. And for that reason, James Russell is getting loose. And on the ground to Bryant. It's a 5-3 out number 1.
Good start for Strop and Travis Wood. Boy, if the Cubs hang on and win this one, he did a heck of a job here working out of that 6th inning situation. One and 2/3 scoreless for Travis here this afternoon.
Slider in there on Posey. Quick pitch. 1-1. A win today would make it 9 out of 10. When you think about a couple of weekends ago here at Wrigley Field, the Cubs got swept by the hot but the team with the worst record in baseball, the Phillies. A lot has changed since.
And it's the nature of the game that we try to make or tend to make bold proclamations, after that sweep at the hands of the Phillies. Everybody worked up. If the Cubs win 3 out of 4 here or sweep this weekend series, people will be talking about it being a statement made by the Cubs. I don't know if it's a statement. It's a good weekend.
Posey, I think, thought he got a piece of it. He did not, and did not even make a move toward first. So that's strike 3 and 2 outs. Failed to mention this with Sut in the booth. We've talked about it with him many times in the past. 8-8-88 was the first scheduled night game in Wrigley Field history. That game, of course, was rained out ultimately. And the lights have been on since we started today, just after 3 o'clock. Pence takes a bullet right down the middle. 96 for a strike. And after that Phillies sweep, the Cubs took 2 of 3 from the Rockies. 4-game sweep at Milwaukee. Split the rain shortened 2-game set at Pittsburgh, and they're trying to win their 3rd straight against the Giants today. Swing and a miss to end the inning. Stroke goes 1, 2, 3 in the 8th.
Who doesn't like barbecue ribs? Here's your chance to eat ribs and help kids at the 5th Annual Iowa Quad City Rotary Club's Ribs for Kids event. Presented by Nyland's Furniture, Friday, August 21st at Kelly's Irish Pub in Davenport. Enjoy a plate of Kelly's mouth-watering ribs and live music from Wicked Liz and the Belly Swirls. All money raised will go to support needy and at-risk children in the Quad City area. Go to ourquadcities.com to find out more, and we'll see you there.
Join the Mississippi Valley Patriots in honoring our military, law enforcement, and firefighters with their tribute to our fallen on August 22nd at Davenport Memorial Park. Keynote speaker Debbie Lee will share the story of her son Mark, the first Navy SEAL killed in Iraq in 2006. Then we will light the field of flags and read the names of the fallen from the past year. Tribute to our fallen, Saturday, August 22nd in Davenport Memorial Park, honoring their service and sacrifice.
Watch Chicago's #1 news, ABC7 Eyewitness News. Weeknights at 10. Ron Majors, Kathy Brock, Cheryl Burton, Jerry Taft, Mark Giangreco.
Santiago Casilla to Miguel Montero's had a fine return from the DL.
He's part of that core 4 out there in the Giant bullpen's been around for all 3 World Series.
27 saves this year. Pitching today with his team down a couple.
Montero, first day back in a while off the DL. First game since July 11th. He's had a good day. Line out walk, RBI single.
Fouled back, 41,305. Packed into Wrigley Field today.
Cia's got good movement on his 2-seam fastball. There's a lot of curveballs, sliders. A one-trick pony. I'm going to guess. I'm going to try to verify it here. My good friends at Fangraphs.
Say that's no fun.
That the Giants bullpen probably, in terms of average velocity, I would put them at or near the bottom of the league.
And in terms of age, I was going to say probably the oldest. Montero draws a leadoff walk. You've got Casilla, who's 35. You've got Javier Lopez, who's 38. Jeremy Affeld's 36.
We got some finesse guys out there, and obviously guys that know how to pitch. And indeed, yeah, they are, according to Fangraphs, average velocity or giant relievers 90.9 miles per hour.
Sergio Romo's 32. Those are the core 4 guys.
Yep.
A lot of mileage, but a lot of big game experience for this bullpen. The 0-1 to Denorfia is low.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean they don't have good fastballs. You see Casilla there at 93 with really good movement. So if you have movement and you locate it, you can be successful. And frankly, I think a lot of times that guy is more dependable than the guy's blowing it at 97 but not sure where it's going.
Duffy throws to first to get Denorfia. Montero now at second with 1 out. Addison Russell. 2 doubles and a fly to right. Tapped foul on the ground. Jake Peavy, Jake Arrieta tomorrow. Off day Monday. And then the Brewers come in for 3. Hit center field. Montero hustling around third. Pagan overruns the ball. Russell on his way to second. The throw there is late. And it's 6-3.
Third hit of the day for Addison Russell. It's an RBI single. EA allows Russell to get into scoring position. Just flips it out there off the end of the bat. Montero with a good break. Pagan in his haste forgets to pick up the ball. That's the way to play the game. At times this year, we've seen Addison make assumptions going down the first base line and get caught, maybe not taking advantage of an opportunity to take an extra base. But well done there.
Second career 3-hit game. The first one was on May 26th here against the Nationals. And a swinging strike on Dexter Fowler. Looks like James Russell will at least start the 9th. With Belt and Crawford due to start things for the Giants. How about our Ford upcoming schedule? Again, if the Cubs hang on to this one, a chance for their second consecutive 4-game sweep in a weekend series. And then off Monday, Brewers and Cubs, 3 games starting Tuesday night. Well, that guy would prefer no lights, but that's okay. And that one rifled into right. It's going to roll for a while. Fowler may have 3 here as Russell scores. Dexter on his way to third, and he'll stand there with a 3-bagger.
Low heater from Casilla, and Fowler goes out and just hooks this one into the right field corner. And so doing will send Casilla to the shower. Third time Dexter has been on base this afternoon.
Pitching change here in the 8th. 2 runs in. Cubs lead by 4, and we'll be right back.
Jamaica My Weekend, August 14th and 15th. A weekend of Caribbean music, food, culture, and island atmosphere. Continuous reggae music, live on 2 stages. Caribbean food and beverages. Plus a marketplace with homemade giftware, jewelry, incense, and more. Jamaica My Weekend, Friday, August 14th and Saturday, August 15th. It's reggae in the district.
Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. You won't see them face off in the regular season. You'll only see them on the Quad Cities CW, your official Packers station. Thursday, the Packers take on the Super Bowl winning Patriots. Football is back. Packers, Patriots. Thursday, coverage begins at 6 on the Quad Cities CW, your official Packers station.
This fall,
Josh Chan?
a new CW series.
Josh!
That's not about Josh.
Dude, we should hang out. I haven't seen Josh yet.
What's the deal with you and Josh? It's not about looking for Josh.
You know where he went, though? Because I'd love to,
It's not about obsessing over Josh.
You are obsessed with him.
It's definitely not about moving cross-country for Josh.
I did not move here because of Josh, because that would be crazy, and I am not crazy.
Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Series premiere this fall on the Quad Cities CW.
MLB.TV Premium is #1 for streaming live sports. Watch every out-of-market game live or on demand in true HD on over 400 mobile and connected devices. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Visit MLB.TV for details.
Cubs have now scored 19 runs in the first 3 games of this series. Pressing for more here in the bottom of the 8th. Veteran Javier Lopez on for the 54th time. Left-handed specialist, drop-down delivery. Typically everything down around the knees and below. Gets a lot of ground balls.
Infield in, Schwarber swings and misses. .6'4", 220, Javier Alfonso Lopez. Born in Puerto Rico, went to high school in Fairfax, Virginia, and then the University of Virginia. Inside. 748 career major league appearances and none as a starter. In fact, you add up his games and then innings pitched, under 500 innings and almost 750 appearances. So that tells you a lot about how he's been used.
Left-handed batters hitting .115 against him this year. 7 hits and 61 at bats. No home runs. He hasn't allowed a home run at all this year. It's not like righties are wearing him out. They hit a .143 off of him.
Yeah, in his career, it's pretty stark. Over 1,000 plate appearances against lefties, almost 1,000 versus righties. And you had about 90 points on your batting average if you hit right-handed against him.
Yeah, last year it was more typical of what you would expect with a guy with that drop-down delivery. Lefties a 194, but righties hit 271. I'm not sure why he's been so effective against righties this year. Might just be sample size stuff. He hasn't faced a bunch of them.
Thought he had him. 3-2. Could be wrong, but it sure looks like Kyle's got a little bit of a different approach here. He's not only facing a tough lefty, but he's got a runner at third with 1 out. So this is not one of those at-bats where you just go up there looking to hit a ball 800 feet. Contact is paramount. Base hit right field. Well, that short stroke. Thing of beauty. They busted it open with 3 in the 8th. And now lead it 8-3.
Now you talked about that quick pass, short stroke.
Be a rough line for Casilla. He only got 1 out and was charged with 3 runs. Jonathan Herrera.
Folks down behind the on-deck circle serenading Rizzo with another rendition of Happy Birthday.
Yeah, so kind of fun. Born on August 8th. Tied for 4th all time in All-Star games made with Jose Cruz. He was born on August 8th. That's why Baseball Reference is the greatest website ever.
In case you were wondering.
We believe he's tied for the current youngest active player born on August 8th. Ron Karkovice was born on this date. Mike Ivey. Rolled to third. They get 1 and 2 around the horn. 5-4-3. You have anything to add?
No, I just want to see Anthony get 1 more AB on his birthday. I'm a little disappointed.
A win would have to do, I guess. 8-3.
3 LA ladies could not get a date until a day came that would alter their fate.
They're looking at us. In LA, they look past us.
They crashed in a place unlike any they've been, where age doesn't matter and who cares if you're thin.
In Cleveland, everybody seems to think they can pull off wearing shorts.
Yes, Cleveland had all that these women could seek, and there you will find them 5 nights a week.
I get disgusting gestures 10 times a day. It is fantastic.
In Cleveland.
A full hour, weekdays at 4 on the Quad Cities CW.
Jamaica My Weekend, August 14th and 15th. A weekend of Caribbean music, food, culture, and island atmosphere. Continuous reggae music, live on 2 stages. Caribbean food and beverages. Plus a marketplace with homemade giftware, jewelry, incense, and more. Jamaica My Weekend, Friday, August 14th and Saturday, August 15th. It's reggae in the district.
Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. You won't see them face off in the regular season. You'll only see them on the Quad Cities CW, your official Packers station. Thursday, the Packers take on the Super Bowl winning Patriots. Football is back. Packers, Patriots. Thursday, coverage begins at 6 on the Quad Cities CW, your official Packers station.
This fall,
Josh Chan?
a new CW series.
Josh!
That's not about Josh.
Dude, we should hang out. I haven't seen Josh yet.
What's the deal with you and Josh? It's not about looking for Josh.
You know where he went, though? Because I'd love to,
It's not about obsessing over Josh.
You are obsessed with him.
It's definitely not about moving cross country for Josh.
I did not move here because of Josh, because that would be crazy, and I am not crazy.
Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Series premiere this fall on the Quad Cities CW.
Get your first alert weather forecast from Chief Meteorologist Jerry Taft and Meteorologist Cheryl Scott. Only on ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Here's James Russell.
Got the dangerous lefties to contend with, but a comfortable lead. 270 the ERA for Russell.
Pitch to Brandon Belt. Misses. Ball one.
Celebrating Rizzo's birthday.
Fly ball left center. Fowler right in front of Schwarber. Mott ready just in case. Not sure if Joe will do the platoon thing, although Adrianza after Crawford is a switch hitter. But with a 5-run lead, he may just give Russell a chance to finish.
And I would tell Mott just to nice and easy now. Don't overextend yourself. That's the beauty of those add-on runs late. And save some bullets out there in the bullpen. We're not sure about Rondon's status for tomorrow after a lengthy outing yesterday.
Called to right one on Crawford. Lefty to lefty. 1-1.
It's a really good hair matchup right here.
Crunching the numbers over at Fangraphs on that particular topic. Ground ball in the right center. Now Adrianza batting right-handed. Gotten a lot of time here as of late in for Joe Panik. Panik on the DL. Rizzo rather plays behind the runner. That ball over a leaping Bryant and into the left field corner. Crawford to third. Roberto Kelly's going to send him, and he will score without a throw. It's a double for Adrianza, and it's 8-4.
Giants not going to go quietly here. Joe Madden looks like he's going to make a move. Yeah, he's going to go to Mott.
So that's it for Russell. Kelby Tomlinson announced, and here comes Jason Mott. We'll be back.
Join the Mississippi Valley Patriots in honoring our military, law enforcement, and firefighters with their tribute to our fallen on August 22nd at Davenport Memorial Park. Keynote speaker Debbie Lee will share the story of her son Mark, the first Navy SEAL killed in Iraq in 2006. Then we will light the field of flags and read the names of the fallen from the past year. Tribute to our fallen, Saturday, August 22nd in Davenport Memorial Park, honoring their service and sacrifice.
If anything comes up, I will be here. And
A New York minute.
And Jeff?
Guys, which way?
Left.
Right.
Right.
I'm mad at you for dirtying up my suit. When are we going to start considering it my suit? I'd be comfortable calling it our suit. Guess I'm a lot faster than speeding bullets. He's a hero. He's saving a lot of lives. Impossible's just another Tuesday for us.
Tuesday at 7 on the Quad City CW.
To come up with a great answer,
Shake your butt when you're happy.
you have to think differently. Name something you might like about living life as a woman.
Have my own breasts.
Yes! Yes! My very own breast! Find a whole new reality here on The Feud.
Weeknights at 6 on the Quad City CW.
Not technically a safe situation. The tying runner is still in the dugout. But Jason Mott trying to get the final 2 outs here with a 4-run lead.
Jason worked the 7th inning on Thursday. Was very sharp. 3 up, 3 down with a couple of strikeouts. It's been a bit of a bumpy ride for him over the last 10 outings or so. He's struggled some, but really impressive in that outing.
So Tomlinson announced and then replaced Gregor Blanco instead. Fastball missing. Andrianza, the runner, bottom of your screen at second. He just knocked in Crawford. Back-to-back 1-out hits.
Down 4 runs with only 2 outs to play with. Makes sense that Bruce Bochy would be willing to burn a pinch hitter.
Two 2-0. Don't want to walk him.
Giants have to do whatever they can just to keep the line moving. Miguel Montero with a bit of advice for Jason Mott here. Something along the lines of, hey, stay back, get on top. 4-run lead.
Ball strike. Fly ball into center. Fowler circling. 2 outs. Just for good measure, a strong throw to third. And the crowd will stand as Pagan will dig in. Line drive, base hit in front of DeNorfia. Run scores 8-5.
It had been a tough day for Pagan. 0 for 4 with a couple of strikeouts prior to that swing of the bat. Manager always walks that fine line, whether it's pulling a starter early or making multiple moves to the bullpen, between trying to gain an advantage and perhaps conveying a sense of panic. You know, but the bottom line is winning trumps all. So can always argue, well, I should have left Russell out there for another hitter.
Pagan takes second. Aoki looks at a strike.
I think with Mott's recent struggles, and I don't know if this was part of Joe's motivation, but to get him back out there with a comfortable lead, finishing out a ball game, help him get his mojo back.
1-1. The tying run is on deck. That's Duffy. One count for Nori Aoki to pitch. Ground ball, base hit. They will bring the tying run up. Pagan is going to score. A 3-run ninth inning. It's now 8-6. And this will be a save situation if Joe goes to the pen. He's got Justin Grimm ready.
Wow, didn't see this coming.
So it's 8-6. Trying to get that elusive 27th out. Here's Grimm. We'll be right back.
Join the Mississippi Valley Patriots in honoring our military, law enforcement, and firefighters with their tribute to our fallen on August 22nd at Davenport Memorial Park. Keynote speaker Debbie Lee will share the story of her son Mark, the first Navy SEAL killed in Iraq in 2006. Then we will light the field of flags and read the names of the fallen from the past year. Tribute to our fallen, Saturday, August 22nd in Davenport Memorial Park, honoring their service and sacrifice.
If anything comes up, I will be here. And
A New York Minute.
And Jeff?
Guys, which way?
Left.
Right.
Left.
I'm mad at you for dirtying up my suit.
When are we going to start considering it my suit?
I'd be comfortable calling it our suit.
Guess I'm a lot faster than a speeding bullet.
He's a hero.
We're saving a lot of lives.
Impossible's just another Tuesday for us.
Tuesday at 7 on the Quad City CW.
To come up with a great answer,
Shake your butt when you're happy.
you have to think different. Name something you might like about living life as a woman.
Have my own breasts.
Yes! Yes! My very own breast! Find a whole new reality here on The Feud.
Weeknights at 6 on the Quad City CW.
Justin Grimm is in, trying to get his third save. Tying run at the plate, 3 runs in. Remember, the Cubs scored 3 in the 8th to add some insurance, and much, much needed.
And the Giants making a lot of noise here in the 9th. Justin Grimm comes into what has all of a sudden become a high leverage situation. So deep breath, calm the nerves. Picked up the win Thursday, came in with a couple of men on in relief of Jason Hamill and worked out of that jam.
Here we go. Good start, curve strike, outside corner. Rizzo is holding on Aoki. Keep that force play in order at second. The kick, the pitch. 0-2.
Interesting note. Save recorded in 7 of the last 8 Cub wins. 4 different pitchers recording those saves.
Here's the 0-2. 1-2.
Three consecutive breaking balls, a little bit off the edge.
ground. Russell will pick it up, throw to first. Out at first. Cubs win. Cubs win. Just waiting to see if Bruce Bochy wants to challenge. He has not come out of his dugout yet. And just hang on a second. Fieldon Culbreth, the home plate umpire, is holding everybody just in case.
Yeah, if there's any doubt at all with what Bochy sees, he'll challenge, but
that's it.
Ball game over.
Final score 8-6. How about the dig by Rizzo? Yeah, he was out by half step. Yep.
Nice pick by the birthday boy.
Justin Grimm gets the save.
So a little drama at the end, but the Cubs hang on. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. And gaining a little bit of separation with the Giants in that wild card race.
2.5-game lead currently. And a chance for their second consecutive 4-game weekend sweep after winning all 4 in Milwaukee last weekend. So Hendricks over Kane in 3 hours and 14 minutes. Now let's go down to Jesse Rogers.
With Chris Bryant, 2-run home run in the third, but I bet Joe Maddon's going to love your hustle play in the first. Played the first run. 9-1 in your last 10 games. What's been the difference since that no-hitter and getting swept by the Phillies?
I think the bats have turned around a little bit. You know, some of us have been struggling, myself. I mean, but other guys are picking us up. Our pitchers are doing great. We're just rolling with it. We're having a lot of fun.
Take us through that at bat before the home run. You finally got a mistake pitch and you nailed it.
Yeah, I mean, threw me some fastballs there. First at bat, he threw me cutters. I got a good look at the curveball in the first at bat, and I think he was trying to go a little lower, but he just left it up a little bit.
What do you think about these other 2 rookies of yours, Schwarber and Russell? They've really come alive in the second half here.
Yeah, Addie's been working real hard with me. We've been in the cage really early every game, and he's doing a great job. And Kyle, I mean, can't say enough about him. He's added a spark to the lineup. You know, he's a really good presence up there.
Chris, thank you.
All right, thank you.
That's Chris Bryant, who with his 15th home run today. Cubs win again. Back to you, Len and JD.
Jesse, great work today. We appreciate it. The W flag flying for the 3rd straight day to start this long stint here in Chicago. Cubs 8, Giants 6.
Some of us see camping as one of life's greatest pleasures. From fishing to sleeping under the stars to hiking or even cooking outside. Using quality equipment makes sure every moment will be memorable and fun. At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we understand. That's why we offer a huge selection of camping gear from top brands like Sun Dolphin, Camp Chef, Igloo, Buck Knives, Coleman, Frog Togs, Leatherman, and more. So make the great outdoors even more enjoyable with genuine value you can depend on. From Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
This summer, you could win tickets every hour to concerts of your choice.
Awesome. Yeah.
But only with Pepsi.
Yes. Oh. At least your name's on the bottle. Do I look like a Larry to you?
Pop open music every hour with Pepsi. This summer, you could win tickets every hour to concerts of your choice. Right. But only with Pepsi.
You still got the polar bear?
Pop open music every hour with Pepsi.
Who doesn't like barbecue ribs? Here's your chance to eat ribs and help kids at the 5th Annual Iowa Quad City Rotary Club's Ribs for Kids event. Presented by Nyland's Furniture, Friday, August 21st at Kelly's Irish Pub in Davenport. Enjoy a plate of Kelly's mouth-watering ribs and live music from Wicked Liz and the Belly Swirls. All money raised will go to support needy and at-risk children in the Quad City area. Go to ourquadcities.com to find out more, and we'll see you there.
Sit back and get ready to be amazed.
A magician takes a piece of silverware and bends it with his mind.
You lure us away.
Monday at 7 on the Quad Cities CW. Thursday, the Packers take on the Super Bowl winning Patriots. Football is back. Packers, Patriots. Thursday, coverage begins at 6 on the Quad Cities CW. The Family Guy. Weekdays at 5:30 on the Quad Cities CW.
Chicago Cubs baseball on ABC7 is brought to you by Xfinity, your home for the most live sports. By Southwest Airlines. Book your low fare now at southwest.com. By Toyota. The annual clearance event is going on now. Visit your local Toyota dealer today or buyatoyota.com to learn more. Toyota, let's go places. And by the Bob LaCourcio Auto Group. You're going to like buying a car this way. A reminder, this copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Chicago Cubs and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago Cubs. Our Hyundai player of the game is Addison Russell, still just 21 years old.
Yeah, a lot of choices. A lot of Cubs had good days at the plate. They scored 8 runs, banged out 11 hits. Schwarber was good again today. Chris Bryant hit the home run. Addison Russell, 3-hit day, couple of doubles, first 2 times up. RBI single last time, flipped that ball into center field. He came around and scored in the bottom half of the 8th as well. So Addison Russell, defensive star yesterday, offensive star here today.
Happy birthday, number 26, Anthony Rizzo, as the Cubs beat the Giants 8-6, and we'll wrap it up in a moment.
To come up with a great answer,
shake your butt when you're happy.
You have to think different. Name something you might like about living life as a woman.
Have my own breasts.
Yes! Yes! My very own breasts! Find a whole new reality here on The Feud.
Weeknights at 6 on the Quad Cities CW.
This Monday, blonde, hot, experienced.
Give me a call if you want someone to help you with your stroke.
What could possibly go wrong?
Lydia Pepper?
Double date with my mom and my best friend. That might be a little horrible.
Significant mother.
Monday in the Quad Cities CW.
Football is back. Packers, Patriots. Thursday, coverage begins at 6 on the Quad Cities CW.
This fall,
Josh Chan?
a new CW series.
Josh!
That's not about Josh.
Dude, we should hang out. I haven't seen Josh yet.
What's the deal with you and Josh? It's not about looking for Josh.
Do you know where he went, though? Because I'd love to,
It's not about obsessing over Josh.
You are obsessed with him.
It's definitely not about moving cross-country for Josh.
I did not move here because of Josh, because that would be crazy, and I am not crazy.
Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Series premiere this fall on the Quad Cities CW.
Who doesn't like barbecue ribs? Here's your chance to eat ribs and help kids at the 5th Annual Iowa Quad City Rotary Club's Ribs for Kids event. Presented by Nyland's Furniture, Friday, August 21st at Kelly's Irish Pub in Davenport. Enjoy a plate of Kelly's mouth-watering ribs and live music from Wicked Liz and the Belly Swirls. All money raised will go to support needy and at-risk children in the Quad City area. Go to ourquadcities.com to find out more, and we'll see you there.
Chicago Cubs baseball on ABC7 is brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Book your low fare now at southwest.com. By Ford, America's best-selling brand. Check out our entire lineup at your local Ford store or at localfordstores.com. And by your Chicago and Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers. Make sure you check out the Cubs blog. It's on ABC7Chicago.com. It's brought to you by Jeff Vukovich, your local nationwide agent, serving the area for 37 years. To join the nation, contact Jeff at jeffvuk.com. Nationwide is on your side.
Hey, Cub fans, if you missed any of today's action, don't despair. ABC7 will be rebroadcasting each one of their Cubs matchups on the Live Well Network. Today's encore of the Cubs versus the Giants will be aired in its entirety beginning at 7 p.m. Oh, my goodness, we better hurry. On ABC7's digital channel 7.2 and the following cable channel positions.
So join us again Thursday afternoon, 1 o'clock for the airtime as the Cubs wrap up this homestand, although they're going to stay in Chicago for a while. Cubs hosting the Brewers right here on ABC7. Once again, our final score today, the Cubs 8, the Giants 6. For JD and our entire crew here at Wrigley Field, I'm Len Casper. Thanks for watching Chicago Cubs baseball on ABC7.
Some of us see camping as one of life's greatest pleasures. From fishing to sleeping under the stars to hiking or even cooking outside. Using quality equipment makes sure every moment will be memorable and fun. At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we understand. That's why we offer a huge selection of camping gear from top brands like Sun Dolphin, Camp Chef, Igloo, Buck Knives, Coleman, Frog Togs, Leatherman, and more. So make the great outdoors even more enjoyable with genuine value you can depend on from Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Thursday, the Packers take on the Super Bowl winning Patriots. Football is back. Packers, Patriots. Thursday, coverage begins at 6 on the Quad Cities CW.
If anything comes up, I will be here. And
A New York minute.
And Jeff?
Guys, which way?
Left.
Right.
Right.
I'm mad at you for dirtying up my suit. When are we going to start considering it my suit? I'd be comfortable calling it our suit. Guess I'm a lot faster than a speeding bullet. He's a hero. He's saving a lot of lives. Impossible's just another Tuesday for us.
Tuesday at 7 on the Quad Cities CW.
Beyond this blue hair lies another realm.
Like a rumba.
A realm full of and join us as we explore The Simpsons.
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset.
Weekdays at 5 on the Quad Cities CW.
Family Guy's been hacked.
What are we watching?
Every intimate detail.
Chris, our bath is ready.
I don't know what to do now.
Every embarrassing moment.
You know, Meg, I'd love to see you without your hat on. Okay.
Tap into Family Guy.
Weekdays at 5:30 on the Quad Cities CW.
Hot in Cleveland.
A full hour. Weekdays at 4 on the Quad Cities CW.
Your home network is on ourquadcities.com. Your home is the biggest investment you'll ever make. That's why it's important to make sure your contractor is a member of the Quad Cities Builders and Remodelers Association. You've got dreams, we've got plans on your home network only on ourquadcities.com.
If a nursing home has caused injury to your loved one, they should be held responsible.
Choosing from the $4 menu is not for the indecisive. Incredible values await. Behold the original double steak burger meal, the taco salad and chili cheese footlong meals, the garlic double steak burger meal.
What's that sound, Master?
Kung Fu elbow. Try it.
The $4 menu, where all meals are under $4 at Steak and Shake.
Sit back and get ready to be amazed.
A magician takes a piece of silverware and bends it with his mind.
You lure us away.
Monday at 7 on the Quad Cities CW. Aaron Rodgers. Tom Brady. You won't see them face off in the regular season. You'll only see them on the Quad Cities CW, your official Packers station. Thursday, the Packers take on the Super Bowl winning Patriots. Football is back. Packers, Patriots. Thursday, coverage begins at